Hello, today I'm bringing you another Jethro Tull reaction. I have lyrics ready to go so I can see what this is all about. I like to type my reaction so that I don't like pause. If I get real worked up, I guess I'll start. I try not to hum because people get upset, but sometimes I get so I get so like drawn into the song that I just start like humming it because that's how I like learn things. If I hum it once in my head, I'll know it forever. That's why I've been a good singer. So now, interestingly, I'm not used to having over-the-ear headphones, and I don't have feedback on myself. So because of that, sometimes we're like, "Oh, you're humming off tune." It's because I can't hear myself when I have the headphones on. They're noise canceling. Okay, so I probably won't hum. But Jethro Tull, what's my relationship with Jethro Tull? And when I was a child, my mom played me "Sitting on a park bench, ding, Aqualung," right? Other than that, recently I've reacted to Locomotive Breath. Is that it? No, I feel like I had another one, but maybe there's one that I did that isn't uploaded yet or something. I thought I did another Jethro Tull. So either way, I will find my Jethro Tull reaction and it will get uploaded. But yes, this has been a fun experience. So now we're going to be doing Minstrel in the gallery. Let's go. Okay.
My lord and lady, we have fortuitously happened upon these strolling players who will provide you with their conditions whilst you set about your...
Yeah, it's probably better here. I can't see you down there, alright. I don't think they're going to like this
My
much.
lord and lady, for your entertainment.
The minstrel in the gallery looked down upon the smiling faces. He met the gazes, observed the spaces between the old men's cackle. He brewed a song of love and hatred, oblique suggestions, and he waited. He polarized the pumpkin eaters, static humming panel beaters. Freshly they glowed, factory cheaters, salaried and collar scrubbing. He titillated men of action, belly warming and still rubbing on the parts they never mentioned. He pacified the nappy suffering, infants bleating one-line jokers, TV documentary makers, overfed and undertakers, Sunday paper backgammon players, family scars and women haters. And he called the band down to the stage, and he looked at all the friends.
It's pretty. Ooh, here comes the rock. arpeggios. Ba-da-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba. Cowbell.
Minstrel in the gallery, look down upon the smiling faces. He met the gazes, observed the spaces in between the old men's candle. Then he brewed a song of love and hatred, bleak suggestions, and he waved it and polarized the pumpkin eaters, static humming panel beaters. The minstrel in the gallery looked down on the rabbit run. Then he threw away his looking glass, saw his face and held one. Hey, titillated man of action, that he warming hands still rubbing on the parts that they never mentioned. Salaried and collar scrubbing.
Oh, flute.
Get pacified, but now be suffering. People pleasing one-line jokers, TV documents and makers, overfed and undertakers, Sunday paper, backgammon players, family scarring women haters. Then he called the band down to the stage, and he looked at all the friends he made. The minstrel in the gallery looked down on the rabbit run.
Rabbit run.
Then he threw away his looking glass and saw his face in everyone. Hey! The minstrel in the gallery, yeah. Look down upon the smiling faces. Man, the gazes, the minstrel in the gallery.
Fade out. Fade out. Alright. Minstrel in the gallery. 2002 remaster. Okay, I liked it. I thought it's I always like this whole 70s trend of like let's get really into kind of the Renaissance times and remember when I saw the Isle of Man video of Jethro Tull doing My God, and he was wearing like the pirate pants? Well, they were like Renaissance pants, and I was like, oh my God, he's wearing like a Renaissance shirt and like a Renaissance pants. There was like something about that style. It's like, let's have the long hair and try to look like we're in the Renaissance, but they had showers. So that was like a nice adaptation of yeah, but I liked it. I like how it started acoustic and it sounded old fashioned with, this could have been in the Renaissance, and just the little flute that really matches the music style, right? I did do a lot of Renaissance music because I was a choral singer and I was in madrigal choirs that did Renaissance recreations. Okay. So I sang a lot of like Purcell and like John Dowling and like the 1600s kind of music, late 1500s, 1600s, Henry VIII to Queen Elizabeth I. So I like that era a lot. And then in going down in Italy, down in the Vatican, I sang Palestrina, who wrote for the Vatican back then. I got to sing Palestrina's Tu es Petrus, standing in the St. Peter's Basilica under the dome that says Tu es Petrus. Anyway, the actual words we sang were on the dome of St. Peter's Basilica. So no, I'm very into Renaissance stuff. So I was like, oh, cool. Looking back now, it's like cute because I get to look at this from a music historian's lens. So it's like, oh, remember in the 70s when everyone went through that like Renaissance vibe, that little like cool trend when everyone got into the Renaissance, right? Because now looking back, you can see it from the future. It would just be odd if suddenly today we all started like doing like Renaissance, like hybrid stuff. Like, oh, let's like, what if we took electric guitars with distortion, but then like did Renaissance mashups? Like it'd be like, oh my God, like, wow, yeah, let's do that, right? It's like now it would look kind of funny and trendy. But at the time, I'm sure you guys were like, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard. But also, you guys had record players back then. You didn't have the internet, so you only had what you had from like records, right? Things weren't even really on TV so much. So like you couldn't hear music readily. Like now I can just look up anything and like someone's, especially like old Renaissance music, like some music historian has recreated it, right? So you guys were like, this is the first time we've ever heard anything like this. This is amazing. But I do love that he has the flute, that it's like the only band where the flute is so prominently solo in like a rock band. And I love that because why not? It's so unique. I've heard flute in some other bands since then, but at the time it was like, whoa, right? They're like progressive. And then I know symphonic rock is a thing too, but it's not really symphonic rock. It's just rock, prog rock plus a flute, which I think is a cool combination. Who doesn't like it? So anyway, I would recommend if you like this video, please comment, obviously, like say something, teach me something about Jethro Tull, what it means to you. Where were you when you heard this? How did it feel for you as a kid? Did you listen to this a lot? As a teenager, were you like, oh my God, Jethro Tull is the GOAT? And what else should I know about Jethro Tull? Or are there some other artists that have, I did some, there was like some Renaissance thing I did. I forget. It's on my page, like some weird Renaissance-y thing. What was it called? I don't know. There was some like other band that did some very old-timey sounding thing. So that's on my page. Maybe it's under like prog rock or something. I also have a playlist called Music of the 70s and 60s. Honestly, I need to split it at this point because Music of the 60s and 70s playlist has gotten so big because I've done so much music of the 60s and 70s, and there's so much difference between that like 1965 to 1969 period and from like 70 to like 79. It's like so different. Even 70 to 74 versus 75 to 79. I'd say they're very distinct musical periods in terms of rock and what I'm seeing. So I'm into it. I even have a music of the 80s now. So sorry, as I'm like navigating this, you can't even see what I'm talking about, but if I put it here, I was just going through here, like different playlists that I have on my channel under the playlist tab. So that's one way to navigate. You can also just search for stuff here. And if it's properly listed, you'll find it. Otherwise, under all videos, you can either go by latest, you can go by popular, Chicago, 31,000 views apparently, and Procol Harum. Those are my number one. Then Mission Souls, Ren, that's popular. Oh, Beatles, there's my Revolver. The Warning. It's just interesting what's popular versus like What gets no views? Oh, Deep Purple, Jesus Christ Superstar. That's coming up. I reacted to the high note in Gethsemane. Take this cup away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison. Feel it burn me. I have changed. I'm not as sure as when we started. Okay, please subscribe. I have members. By the way, there's paid membership option, which just gets all my videos early and some secret posts and stuff like that, and social media, whatever. Like if you think I'm a cool person, you can like know more about me. And otherwise, you can request a reaction on my form. It is, I just put it back here, but yeah, it's this thing, which is my link tree, which comes from the top of my page. On this link will lead to this. Fill out the form. The form goes to this. By the way, this is the most exciting part of my videos, in my opinion. If you're a spreadsheet person and you're a type A, I'm not really type A, but I've made myself become type A because that's the only way to be organized. I'm not organized naturally. All right, we're going to highlight this green so that it's complete. Doesn't that feel good? Now I have a little mini sea of green right here. Sea of green, the sea of green. Look at my really big sea of green. Sea of green, the sea of green. So good. Okay, seeing all that green up here, it just makes me feel so good. Here is tips that I need to still do, and then I have a non-tipped side. So you drop in anything, I look at it. This is where I get my source. If you just comment it, I'm gonna lose it. I'm very fortunate to have like hundreds of comments per day, which means I can't like write things down from there. But if it's on here, I'm not gonna lose it. All right. Okay, I'll see you on the next reaction. Please subscribe. Bye.